Binghamton Landlord is taking legal action against the city after an attempt to evict tenants has led to the damage of her property, vehicle, and her financial stability. 12 News' Kevin Quinn joins us in the newsroom with more on the suit. Kevin?
Nicole, thank you. Christine Pavlicek says she's been unable to address code violations for months at her properties at 11 and 11.5 Maple Street. However, she says a visit to the property this week made the situation worse than she could have ever imagined. In 2024, Christine Pavlicek began the eviction process of two of the tenants at a rental property in Binghamton. According to Pavlicek, those individuals had not paid her rent for months.
I've been evicting these two individuals, one since April actually, and the other since mid-August. Once they knew I was actually going through with the evictions, they called code. They're very destructive, bullying tenants from that point on.
Every time she's visited the property since, she says her tenants have yelled expletives, threatened physical violence, and told plumbers and electricians they cannot do repairs even though a 24-hour notice was given. Pavlicek says when she visits the property, she doesn't feel comfortable going alone. During a visit yesterday, she was joined by Richard Behrman, who does repairs on the property. He says he jumped into action after seeing the tenant become combative.
She grabbed a stick out of her garbage and started going after Chris, telling her she'd got 1 minute to get off her property. So I jumped out of the car because I wasn't going to let her do nothing to Chris. And she came at me. She swung at my head. I put my hand up. I got 6 stitches from it.
Additionally, Behrman and Pavlicek say the tenants threatened them with a machete and damaged their car, knocking out the driver's side window and breaking the windshield. They add that when a Binghamton Police Department officer was called to the scene, they were told they weren't able to file any charges related to the incident and to leave the property. Pavlicek says she's down $15,000 in back rent from these tenants, is now struggling to afford her own bills.
My day-to-day life is scrimping around to find money to survive. My day-to-day life is being afraid to go to my properties every day, knowing I have to have someone there.
Attorney Ron Benjamin is representing Pavlicek in this case. He says he's never seen anything like this through his decades of practicing law in the Binghamton area.
I've been practicing in this community over 40 years, probably closer to 50. And generally, I've been representing tenants, not landlords. But, I mean, this case really requires some investigation and the city to come up with some accountability here.
As for what Pavlicek and Behrman are seeking in court,
We just want to get them out so we can fix it.
12 News reached out to the Binghamton Police Department to find out why charges were never brought against the tenants, why they haven't stepped in to assist with the eviction. BPD says they're not able to comment on an open investigation. For now, live in the newsroom, Kevin Quinn, 12 News.